Hey guys, welcome back to Setbaes. This is episode 6, where we're going to talk about just philosophical things, or really existential actually things that we think about every now and then. So yeah.
Who wants to start?
So kick us off.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to start with my second one. Okay. Do you guys think that there is a correlation between people that have lower IQs and people that fall for like MLMs, like cults, and like deranged conspiracy theories?
Yes.
I think so too, because sometimes I hear about this is maybe gonna get me canceled and say that I'm victim blaming, but sometimes I hear about things that happen and I'm like, girl, you got yourself into that position. Like, how did you not have the capacity, the realization that this is maybe not a good thing?
No, I agree. There are 100% like people who go on TikTok and like tell stories of like things happening to them, and I'm like, every step of the way you could have stopped. Every single step of the way that you just said you could have prevented.
Wait,
if
so
you
like
thought a little harder, you know?
When you take an IQ test, like what are they? What's the criteria?
Testing?
Yeah, what are they testing?
I don't know, honestly. I've never like taken one.
I think IQ tests are like it's like patterns, like if you see like
puzzles and
shit.
shit.
It's like that kind of thing. It's not like what long division, like it's not
like
that
general knowledge. It's like being able to like solve things, I feel like. You know what I mean?
Okay, so people lack problem solving. That's what they can't.
Yes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. But it's
or
like
just
so
like ability
crazy.
to like logically think through things.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, girl, I don't know. Like, I've seen a lot of TikToks where people are like, guys, like, I thought that I would never fall victim to this, but I like joined an MLM not realizing that it was. How did you not realize that
like
it
all
was?
the signs are there. Babe.
Yeah, like, huh? I don't
agree with that.
understand.
Low key, my mom got involved. I don't want to say involved. That's gonna like. She came to me and she was like, "Hey, like my friends and I are like gonna start working for this company, and like they're asking us to like sell products. Basically, it's a pyramid scheme. And like he wants to be a pyramid scheme, and she was like, "Yeah, we like make money off of like the fucking like not commission. Is it the fucking
like the sales? That they get,
like
is your mic
basically
on? Okay. Just
basically get people to join, and she's like, I put your name under it. I was like, why the fuck would you? We actually argued. Like, we actually fought about this. I was like, why would you put my name under it? And I was like, I told her like, this is a pyramid scheme. Like, how do you not see that this is fake? And like, plus it was like a company that my roommate, her grandma was part of it, and she was telling me like years ago, oh yeah, my grandma's part of a pyramid scheme, and this is what it is. And then come to find out, my mom is like, hey, I just joined this thing. It's the same fucking company.
Not that. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, I don't want to say it though.
Wait,
like,
say it and bleep it out. Or like you. Can
it's called like. We have the soap. We have the hand soap in the fucking bathroom. It's like skincare.
I've heard of. They sell it at this one store that my mom.
I think like
she got like toothpaste.
Yes, they have toothpaste, and I have like laundry detergent from them too. I think it's like an Asian brand or something, and like I don't know. And then like at one of her friends, like must have been like Christmas or Thanksgiving or something. Like it was her friend's husband. Because I was like bashing the company. I was like, yeah, you guys are so like, y'all are so stupid for joining this thing. Like, I know better, and it's a pyramid scheme. And then her friend's husband was like, and what do you know about pyramid schemes? Like, define one for me. What's the difference between like Amazon and this thing? And I'm like, girl,
that is not the same thing.
It's not the same.
That is not the same thing. Like,
he's like, there's people higher up and blah blah blah, and I don't know. And I was like, don't quiz me on this.
The thing is, like, with all of these like MLMs, girl, not people aren't gonna be buying from you the way you think people are, and
like
you're gonna get fucked over.
I could tell it's just like a scam. Like everything about it seems sus. So like I don't even have to like know for sure if it's a pyramid scheme. It just like is sus.
Yeah, exactly.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, also, this is like kind of unrelated, but like when I was a kid, I used to think that like, oh, like everyone, if they are taught, can like, you can be like intelligent if you like teach yourself. But then as I got older, I was like, no bitch, like some people are just smarter than other people, and it's like kind of crazy.
Some people just get it.
I think a lot of times it's just like some people are more open to learning than others, because I feel like some people have been taught to just like accept things as truth instead of just like question things. I feel like some people just don't know how to question things, or like just maybe naive a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes that's the case, and a lot of people just like don't want to learn. Like people are just like okay with being at a certain intelligence level, which is like okay, but
like whatever,
you know, especially when there's like access to things. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like some people just like don't want to fucking learn.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just and it's just like that's like I feel like the difference between some people. And of course there's like more nuance to it, but I just feel like at the base level, if you're open to learning, then you are, you know, you'll learn more.
Yeah. Okay, that's mine.
You want to go?
Okay. My first one is the whole like bad luck thing.
Oh, okay.
So like basically like if you experience bad luck, it could be like preventing you from worse luck. And like I don't know, I feel like whenever something bad happens to me, I'm like literally like I need to kill myself. But like someone on TikTok was talking about like, oh, you don't even know what could have happened. Like I don't know, what are your all's thoughts on that?
I think that's interesting, but also I'm like, what is the, I don't know.
That's like implying that there's like, I don't know, like in the universe, like there's other things going on.
Yeah.
But like, couldn't you say that about like a good thing that happens to you? Like, oh, this good thing happened to me, but yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
bitch,
a better
want the
thing could happen, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
It goes
know.
both
I mean,
ways.
I think that's just like a positive way of like thinking about your bad luck.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
start
was gonna
saying
say,
that.
I feel
I'm gonna start thinking that
I feel
way.
like it's just a way for people to cope with like horrible things happening to them.
Yeah, because like
I don't really know.
It could
That's
be
the
worse.
truth.
it honestly could be worse.
Yeah.
Like, you would say that about anything, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting. I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of that
I
either.
like when I saw that TikTok, I was like, wait, someone cooked here. But yeah, I feel like
Interesting.
you can't say that about everything.
You don't think?
Because, well, no, I mean, like, you can't, like, apply that because, like, obviously, when it's, like, extreme stuff, like death and whatever,
That's true.
it's, like, I can't be like, oh, well, it could be worse. Like, I feel like that's privileged a little bit.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm like, I don't really understand that.
I mean,
I don't think it would
probably-
help me personally.
Yeah, same.
Because I'm not thinking like, oh, it could be worse. I'm thinking like, I fucking hate my life.
Right. I'm thinking, oh,
You know?
it could have
Yeah.
been better, though.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
That's what I'm
That
thinking.
just
I'm
could
not
have not
thinking it could be
happened.
worse.
I will say I'm probably gonna like think this about like little things that happen to me if
Yeah.
they're bad, but yeah,
It's not bad. It's just like interesting.
I think I just like the way that people think about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I gotta think. I didn't really write like a lot. I just wrote like, oh, okay. I want to talk about like near-death experiences and what you guys think about them. Because have you guys like ever like listened to somebody who said they had one?
Like,
Other than what you've told me, I don't know
briefly.
if I have.
Yeah, it's like what
Okay.
you told me.
Well, I like sometimes go down the rabbit hole because I'm like, this is crazy. But then I see some that are so like, I don't know, because sometimes I feel like sometimes people want to like push an agenda and they'll just be like, oh, I saw this.
I saw God.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, a lot of the time it's like, oh, like an atheist turned religious or something like that. And I'm like, I don't really know about that. Like, I don't
Yeah.
really, like, sometimes I
Oh
don't
my
believe a lot of
God.
people, you know?
Sorry, I just remember there's this Hayden Christensen movie.
Okay.
I think I told you about it.
Yeah, you
but,
told me.
it's literally like a Christian movie. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if he's Christian, but I'm like, when I saw it, because when I was obsessed with him, I like went down his roster. I was watching all his movies, and I was
Yeah.
like, what is this?
Yeah.
Basically. I don't know if he's a pastor already or like what, but he's like, no, he might be a pastor. And then he's in his car, he's driving on this bridge, and he like gets in a car accident, and he basically dies for like a little bit, and then he comes back to life.
Uh-huh.
And then it's basically like, I saw God.
Yeah.
I think it's on, but
Okay, keep going.
yeah. Well, yes. And he's like, his whole thing after like coming back to life is like, I need to spread the word, like God, like
See, that's what I'm like,
blah, blah,
I
blah.
don't really know about all that.
That's crazy.
yeah.
I think that's like stupid though.
I'm
because
like, how
I
did
feel
you
like
see
sometimes
God?
you see what you want to see, like especially
Yeah.
if you were like religious. And that's why I don't believe people who are like religious in real life and they're like, oh, I saw God. I'm like, okay, oh, duh. That's
Like,
what you've
right.
been
I mean,
expecting.
you saw, but
Yeah.
you saw what you like
Exactly.
envisioned.
And I feel like it's just I don't know, because I think it's so crazy that there's such like a variety in responses to people who die that I'm like, I can't really believe one thing, because there's just such like vast different responses. That's why like when people are like, oh, I saw God, so it's like real, but it's like not everybody did.
Right.
So like, what's your response now? You know, it's like not, and it's not like they didn't go to hell or anything. They just like were there, or they saw something else. You know, entirely.
What if it's just like, girl, you're like almost dying, so you're like hallucinating and having, because you know when you have like when you have a really high fever and you start having like weird crazy dreams, what if it isn't not just that, like you're just I don't know.
And a lot of people like, they'll be like, oh, like when I died I like went out of my body and then I could see everyone like operating on me or like around me, and then I went somewhere else. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure when you die, like for a couple minutes after like a good amount of time, you can still like hear everything. Like so,
your mind is still working.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why I think sometimes I'm like, okay, well that's just like that's just like
lying,
that's just like science. But sometimes I'm like, here's it, I'm like, people say it with such like conviction that I'm like, okay, maybe it's real, you know, because they're like so strong about it, and I'm like, I don't know. But a lot of the time, like something I saw that was like consistent was they would go to the afterlife and then they would see like colors that they couldn't explain like what color it was, and it was like colors that they don't see like normally in real life. Like that was like a lot of the times people said that. And I just thought it was interesting. I was like, how do you see like colors you can't even explain? And I'm like, that's kind of crazy. I don't know.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Do you guys think there's an afterlife?
I was gonna say, why do I feel like we talked about this? Like,
we did?
What? Yeah, I feel like what? Weren't you saying like
on the podcast or like us?
No, us. Oh. Like people, like what they experience in the afterlife is like what they want. Like it's like everybody's different, because it's like whatever you believe, like religious or not, like you'll get the afterlife that you want.
Yeah. We talked about it because
what kind of afterlife do y'all want?
Yeah, the podcast.
I can't even envision that, because in my head I'm like, when you die, it's just like how it was before you were alive. Like you don't remember that, so it's just gonna be like you're nothing, and there's no afterlife.
So you don't think you have like a spirit and it like stays here or anything?
I don't think so. I think it's just
so. Like, what do you think of like spirits?
Yeah, like
that do
ghosts.
See, last
do you believe
year.
in ghosts?
No, listen. Last year, I went off my meds for a few days, and I went on a rampage, and I was like, what are ghosts? Like, I don't believe in God, but I believe in ghosts. What is going on? And I was asking for people's opinions because I was going crazy. And someone told me, they were like, oh, well, they are, let me preface this by saying that they are religious. Okay. And I think that believing in spirits or the paranormal implies that you believe in religion, because if there is God, there is the devil, there is hell, there is...
believe in like...
Really?
That's what I think.
disagree with that.
Really? I think you can just like, I mean, you could think that there's like other shit out there.
I guess.
Well, I think religion implies that you go somewhere else besides Earth.
Yeah.
So the existence of like spirits on Earth, I feel like that denies religion.
I guess.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, like the way that this person like explained to me, they said that, because like, you know, like in the universe, like there is energy and it can't be created or destroyed, and you have energy in you. So when you die, like there is still that energy, and like for some people there's like more, I guess, and that's like what their spirit is. It's like lingering energy, which I'm like, that is really interesting.
Wait, two things. Oh, but in like some religions, there's like reincarnation type of thing. So like you're not going anywhere, but you're just getting like reborn.
Yeah.
So
that's really interesting.
Like your energy is still here, like just in a different form.
Yeah.
And another thing is like, you know, like when you like pets die or something, or I've like when I was a kid, like people talk about like, oh, like dogs don't go to heaven type of thing. Why can't animals go to heaven? Like, why is it only us?
Right.
Like, if
what happens to like, I feel like some dogs have like spirit, like they're different.
Like, if they like are living and breathing and whatnot, I feel like they should
have brains. Like, why?
Like, why would they not go to heaven?
I didn't even know that people said that. I thought that all living things. What the fuck? But I don't know anything about religion, but didn't they bring them to the? I don't know.
The ark?
Yeah, the ark. Like, why don't they go then?
I don't know.
I think they're just meant to be like on here, like on Earth.
They're like humans are the only ones, and pets are like toys, basically.
Those
are not real.
I don't know. That's insane because there is.
I don't know. I just like there's like too many inconsistencies in religion for me to be like blindly believing in it. But that's why I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm not religious at all.
I mean, like they be making up their own rules.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I believe.
They
What
be
you
just
want to
saying
believe.
whatever, and I'm like,
Okay,
come on.
Well, yes. That's also another thing about the whole like why you're not questioning shit, because like a lot like they have different origins, like different religions have different origins and like different histories behind them. So I'm like, okay, like obviously not everything in the Bible like fucking happened like in stone, like, you know.
I don't know.
Wait, who wrote the Bible?
Girl, it's like a collection of stories, which is like, well, they have their own books, but there's like people wrote what they thought happened.
And it's like
it's canon,
bro. I can't. I'm sorry. We're gonna get canceled for this, but I just can't.
Also, no, but it's also been like translated a bunch of times, so it's like it's not like
it's not real. Accurate. It's not fucking real. Exactly.
It's like here's the thing. Like I used to be religious, like because I went to Christian school and like Catholic church growing up. So like. Yeah. But the thing is, I was never that serious. It was never that serious. And the thing is, I'm interested in it because, like, the stories in the Bible are interesting. Like, I still, like, think about, like, certain fucking stories that I learned about.
Really?
And, like, yeah. Like, I would probably, like, study, like...
Religion?
Yeah. Because of, like, it's just interesting. But I wouldn't, like, I'm not here being, like, I'm a believer and I believe this.
Yeah.
I think... the religion I'm talking about specifically is Christianity, because that's like what my family is. But I can't speak about other religions because
same. Yeah, I went to like Catholic school since like middle school and high school, so I've always been like surrounded by it, but I've like never believed in it. And my mom is like a heavy believer. Like she's constantly getting me to convert or like trying to get me to convert, but it's not happening, girl. But But I think it's funny. I think it's because she like obviously grew up on it. Like it's all she knew. So I'm like, well, of course you believe in it because especially she comes from one of the most religious countries in the world. Like Ethiopia is very, very religious. And I've never met a non-religious Ethiopian. Like they're all religious. And I'm like, okay, this is like herd mentality, you know?
Right.
Like it's you believe in it because everyone around you believes in it. And just because you say something's right doesn't mean it verifies its existence. You know?
Right.
That's why I'm like,
I think it's nice that people have something to believe in. But like when people are like too fucking serious that it's like everything they live and breathe is like the Bible and like blah blah blah.
I can't fuck with that. Sorry.
It's crazy.
Like guys, like
you're
letting something control you.
When people, because I've had like Christian friends and I've been completely fine with them.
Right.
But it's because they're not like constantly fucking converting me to it. It's like they just believe what they believe in. Like if it's like I can't fault people for like coping with mortality and whatever, but I can fault you for trying to like use that to dictate how other people should act. Because it should only dictate how you act. And it's like it's getting to the point where it's like they're trying to constantly like put it on other people and then like try to convince other people how to act based on something that hasn't even been proven to be true. So that's where I'm like, nah. Like you can't tell me how to act about something you believe in. It's like you're working under the assumption that it's completely true even though there's not a single shred of evidence that it actually exists, you know?
I know. And so then like, specifically like Christianity, like it's very much like I am trying to be the holiest person I can be, but at the same time I'm going to spread so much hate and it's going to turn into, oh well, God said it, this isn't right, so
God never said that. Right. See, the thing is, I went to heaven and God said he didn't know you. And God said you're going to hell, so now what?
That's weird.
It's like believe whatever you want, but as soon as it becomes hateful and you're being an awful person.
Exactly. I think it's the funniest part though, because they'll be like, God is about love and light, and then they're the most evil person on earth.
Right.
And I'm like, I swear to God, like the best people I've ever met are like non-religious. Like I'm sorry.
See,
I don't need somebody to like threaten me with hell to like be a good person. You know, like I do that all on my own, you know?
Oh my God. Because I think it's good that like if you take certain things. I think you can learn from every religion. I think it's good to take from. But like people that live their life straight following that, I'm like, okay.
I couldn't do that because imagine you die and nothing's real.
Right. Be a leader.
Be a leader. Have your own thoughts. That's
exactly.
the thing. You're not questioning the world around you. You are following. You're following the teachings that you're being taught. And it's just like we need to be more open
even with
to the world
that, it's
around
like
you.
they just pick and choose what they want to fucking follow.
Yeah.
Like you're not following every fucking thing in the Bible, so you can't talk. I'm sorry. Like you're not following exactly how it is. Because guess what? It was supposedly written thousands of fucking years ago, and we're not there anymore.
Right.
Things are meant to evolve, and y'all are stuck. I'm sorry. Like everything is meant to be different. Everything is meant to change. Like it's not good to be stagnant for like decades at a fucking time. So like I can't understand thinkings that are from like thousands of years ago applying to now. Like exact thinkings.
I think like principles can,
like stories true.
But like go on, like
but like specific things I'm like
things,
no
guys, we're gonna get clipped and put on Fox News.
We're spreading the devil,
right?
We're spreading satanic messages.
I know, it's gonna be crazy.
And what?
That's how we blow up, guys.
See, I'm a free thinker.
We're
free
free thinkers,
my
guys.
truth.
We are free thinkers.
I'm spreading my truth. That's my truth.
That's so funny. No, but I just also think it's like the thing with me too is just like I don't need like threatened. I don't need to be threatened to like be morally good.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are only like supposedly like doing things because they think they're going to be saved in the afterlife.
Right.
And that's inherently like narcissistic, I feel like. Like that's inherently selfish. Exactly. Like if you can't be good without some
incentive,
exactly, then you're not actually good. I feel like.
Exactly.
That's exactly why I don't.
And what are you gonna do when God saves me and not you?
Exactly.
Because I'm making a competition then.
Crazy. No, because I feel like the basic principles of like God is just to be loving and light and whatever, and everyone's friendly and whatever. And I feel like you can be like that without, like, I feel like a lot of people that are non-religious do that more than people who are religious. So I'm like, girl, he wants me more than you. I'm sorry.
For real.
Like I'm God's favorite. He said so.
Exactly.
Let's make it a competition. Like I'll beat you there. Like I'll see you up at the fucking gates.
Exactly.
Like
I know. That's why I'm like, bro, I can't do it. But that's why I'm like, I don't know. But I agree with the whole like whatever you believed like right now that's gonna happen to you in the afterlife.
Like I'm about to dream up. I'm about to concoct the most
the craziest
afterlife. I'm writing this. I'm screenwriting my afterlife right now. Like that's crazy.
And when it turns to black, well.
No, this reminds me, but no, I literally never thought about like afterlife and death until I watched this one movie.
Oh.
Until I watched this one movie like a couple years ago. You remember Soul on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Dude, that segment into an existential crisis.
Oh my
god. Oh god, I literally cried for like an hour after that because it was so fucking sad. And I was like, wait. I was like, I need to think about this because I literally never thought about it. Mm-hmm. And I remember to that day forward, I think about it like every day.
That movie
because of that
so
movie.
Good.
It's
I
so
love
good,
that
but I'm
movie.
like, this sent me like, like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, that's literally like what it did. And I remember it so vividly, me just like watching the movie and then being so, and I watched it like 1 a.m. Yeah. So I was like already like, it's already goofy hours. So I was like, goofy hours. Yeah. And then I literally started crying for like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Like, it was just so like, I don't know. Because I never thought about it until then. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I need to watch that movie again. That movie's so good.
Because it's like, oh, like, what's like the purpose of life? And
right.
The whole thing. And I was like, damn.
You got me with that.
I know. It's like, now you got me thinking.
Yeah.
What do you guys think is the purpose of life? If there's a purpose.
Oh, man.
What is the meaning of life?
Really cut the camera.
I remember last year, my boyfriend told me, because we were just talking, I think we were talking about like what we wanted to do or like what like career wise, and he was like, oh, like I want to be constantly like working towards something, and I want to get old and like look back and be like, I did everything I could. That was crazy to me because I was like,
interesting,
girl, like I just want to be content, right? Yeah. I was like, that's insane, because then I started like spiraling and thinking, oh my god, like if my life stopped here and then I woke up and I was like 90 years old and I was looking back, I was like, oh my fucking god, I did nothing. I have nothing to look back on and be like, I'm proud of that.
Interesting.
I literally had something. I lost it. So.
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, that's
sorry.
interesting to me. No, you're good. You get it back.
I remembered it.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
No, because like lately, like obviously, like I just graduated, so like everyone's like, when are you gonna get a bigger job? Like blah blah.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't want to fucking work.
Yeah.
And like,
Right.
it's because it's so fucking hard to get a job nowadays, especially
Yeah.
because like the college degree is the new high school diploma. Like it basically is like nothing.
Yeah.
Like unless you get like your master's or whatever.
Yeah.
But my mom was like, she's like, oh, you need to like work for a company that blah 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 has benefits and
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Almost
the
says
thing is like you're already wrong because like
Yeah.
I obviously that's good and like honestly I could work like a fucking receptionist job somewhere
Right.
just to get the bills paid and then like obviously have fun with my girls. I could do that, but I don't want to. Like that's my first choice. Like I wanna if I'm gonna work a job, like I want to wake up and want to go to work.
Exactly.
Like I want to have something fun and like
Yeah.
I don't know. Not saying I'm like super creative, but like I always wanted like something fucking fun, like an artsy job or like a I don't know, like something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I babysit now and like obviously I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to work, but like I have low key the easiest job ever, and like
Not really.
I mean taking care of kids is hard as fuck.
hard, yeah.
But
Yeah.
out of all the jobs I could have, I'm like glad that I have this job. And like
Yeah.
I'm not giving up my fucking like okay, like it does sound a little unserious. Like when I'm with my family, I'm like, yeah, I babysit, and they're like, oh, are you thinking of doing anything else? And I'm like, no, like no, like I'm gonna watch these kids,
Right. And that's okay. My thing is, bitch, job shaming pisses
my God,
me
no,
off
yeah.
more than anything in the world. Like, I can't. Like, in school, when people would be like, oh, well, you don't want to work at McDonald's for the rest of your
Why
life, do
can't
you?
I flip
People are
burgers?
doing that.
Like,
That's people's
Yeah.
lives.
Everybody has a job to do, like
Right.
like somebody's going to be doing that job. Why are you like? You're gonna go to McDonald's right now and get a fucking burger.
Yeah.
So like, why are you shaming them for like getting a fucking bag?
I know. I just will never understand that. Like, that is so, it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Dude, ever
I
since
can't.
I was a kid, like one of my mom's friends like would always try and get me to join the military. She's like, oh, you should. Yeah, but like, not like go serve on the front lines or nothing. But like, she's like, you can work in the office and like, okay. When I was in fucking band in middle school, she's like, you can play flute in the band. Why would I do that? Why would I go play flute for the U.S. Army? What the hell is going on? And I was like, I don't want to go for 2 years and do training. I don't want to go serve. Like, I don't want to. Also, I'm not supporting the fucking army. Like, try and draft me.
Wait, when you're in an unserious job competition and your opponent is the U.S. Army flute player.
Oh, and that's what y'all want me to be, huh?
Oh my God.
That's what y'all want me to be. No, and I like there have been multiple like family gatherings where like she has tried to do that. I don't know why it's just me. I have
That's
other
crazy.
cousins. It's other cousins, but like I remember one of my aunties had to like step in and be like, she doesn't want to do that. Like,
Yeah.
I will literally be like, no, I don't want to do that. It doesn't seem fun. Like I don't see the vision like you do.
Yeah.
Don't convince me. Like you can have your fun and work for them, and I'm not. Like simply.
Yeah.
Like I was born to be a socialite. Like
Period. Like, yes.
And that's why we're here, guys.
no. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
I forgot.
Okay, what do you think is the purpose of life? Babe?
Oh, that's that's a good question. I don't know, because I feel like people are always like, oh, I have to like make a difference, or I have to like have like a legacy or whatever. But I'm like, you're gonna be forgotten at some point. Like, okay, you're recognized for the next like 30 years, and then it's like, but the earth goes on forever, supposedly. So yes, you're gonna be forgotten at one point. So it's like,
Right.
does it really matter in like the grand scheme of things? I'm not saying go be fucking crazy, but I am saying just like live how you want to fucking live. Like I feel like there's no like rule or like one way to live.
Yeah.
Obviously don't like be harming other people every day.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're not hurting anybody, then just like do it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like dictating like how other people should live is just like not okay to me.
I am just like trying to keep myself the happiest I can.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all you really should be doing.
Because bitch, I was not supposed to live this long. So
Right.
I'm trying to be as happy as possible.
Exactly.
And do literally anything at this point. Like
right. Just do whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And I hate that people, because it's like, do I really want to be just like slaving away for the rest of my life? Like, I really don't want to be.
I'd rather die than do that.
Exactly. Like, I feel like people are like, oh, well, I have all this money. I'm like, well, you die, you have nothing. Yeah. And it's like, okay, you have all this money and you accumulated it by like working yourself to death for your entire life, but like, what do you have to show for it?
Exactly.
Not a single thing, you know? And it's like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't care if I like have 10 million like houses and yachts. Like, it doesn't really mean anything at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you like don't really have anyone next to you, because you're just like, you can't form relationships if you're just always working, and like you don't have a lot of like, I feel like I put meaningful relationships more over like material things,
right? Yeah,
like as most people fucking should, but it's like in a world of like greed and ego, it's just not ideal. But I don't know, I feel like in my little small world, that's how I think.
Yeah,
because everyone's in their own little world, and there's like 8 billion fucking people here, so
yeah,
I don't know, that's just what I'm thinking.
I also think it's crazy that when I was like in like high school, like my dream was like, yeah, bitch, I'm going to college and I'm getting like a lit ass career and I'm gonna be a fucking girl boss. Like that's like what I want for my life. Me too, yeah, but then I got to college and I was like, bitch, no. Like
tell me why I love you regretted it.
This is fuck shit.
Right. I was like, I don't actually want to do this. Also, I feel like coming from like a public school where like the majority of my graduating class did not go to college. They just went straight to work. Like I like in my high school, girl, I was slaying the day away. Like I was like smart as fuck. I was like, you know, on the path to success. And then I got to college, bitch, everyone was like me, if not way better. Yeah. I'm like, okay, so what now? What now? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do.
Like, I want to do something fun. Like, why am I still here if I'm not going to do something fun with my life?
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, I agree with that. Yeah, I don't know. But then it's also, like, so hard to achieve that because it's, like, getting the job you want requires so many different things, like, falling into place. And I feel like in this world, it's just, like, so hard to achieve that. And also, like, a lot of the jobs that are, like, healthy aren't paying well.
Right.
So it's like, you at some point, you do have to sustain yourself. But in order to do that, you need a good paying job. And a lot of jobs aren't. And, you know, like you said, like, education is becoming like more common, especially like getting bachelor's degrees. So it's like, you know, at some point it's just going to be like seeking higher education as it becomes more accessible. So
like job hunting is like
exactly, and it's like insane right now. Yeah.
And
I feel like you have to have so many like more accomplishments and achievements than you used to. Because even there was like this TikTok about, you know, like the MCAT, like the test you have to take to get into medical school. They were like talking to a doctor who was like super old, and they like compared her score to like now's version, and she said that she wouldn't even have made it to medical school if she got the same score.
Yeah, because it's crazy.
Like it's completely different. Like it's way harder. It's more competitive, and it's like becoming oversaturated.
Wait, you're saying the older
wouldn't
doctor have made it? Oh, yeah.
Because it was so different, like the testing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also like, okay, you want this career, and like no matter how hard you work, there is a million other people that want to do the same thing you are. So like it's so discouraging when like you can want something so badly, but it could just like be given to someone else. And that's just like how it
you work your ass off for your life and then you just can't get it.
Yeah.
Like that's insane to me. I just don't want to like, I think a lot of time I just don't want to waste time, but I feel like while I'm like thinking about how to not waste time, I am wasting time.
I know.
So it just becomes like an endless cycle. And I'm like, how can I like live my life while I don't waste time? But then also I don't know how to do that, and I'm thinking about it too much, so I am wasting time because I'm not doing it instead of thinking.
Exactly.
And it's just like an endless like fucking cycle that I'm in right now. That I'm like, I don't know. But then I'm also like, bitch, I'm so fucking lazy. Like, I don't... like, I want to rot in my bed all fucking day, every day. Like, it's like, I don't want to get up. And I can't even, like, barely go to school these days. Like, go to one fucking class.
Girl, I get that so
you know?
bad.
And it's like, how the fuck am I going to go actually be competent and do a job for, like, the rest of my life? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Can't.
Like, it just, like, stresses me out. And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, and college isn't even that serious. Like, imagine an actual fucking job.
I can't. Like, I literally can't.
No,
it's like,
I can't.
It's also so discouraging when, like, girl, I work at a coffee shop. Half of the girls there have bachelor's degrees and we're working the same job.
Yeah.
Like your barista, your server at the restaurant you love going to, they have college degrees. And then I don't know. It's like, why do I want to, girl, I was fucking miserable in college. Why do I want to go back if I'm in the same spot?
Dude, I was like ducking and weaving my way through college. Like I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm just gonna say like I made my way around it.
Yeah.
Like I don't think like if I wasn't doing as much work as everybody else, and like especially during COVID, like a lot of us were getting around that schoolwork trust. So like that whole like plus, oh my god, I don't know. Like if I had gone to school with no COVID and like you gone to school every single day, I lived out my sophomore junior year at campus, it'd be different. But like I'm not prepped for a serious job.
Exactly.
Yeah, COVID ruined my life, and I'm not kidding.
I 100% agree with that. Like COVID changed everybody's life like crazy.
Yeah.
Like I would be doing something very different right now if like COVID didn't happen.
Me too.
I feel like
when a lot of people dropped out during COVID, I should have joined them.
Girl, they got my ass bad. Like,
I'm staying strong.
Good job, Faith. I'm rooting for you, crazy.
Wait, did you join? Did you start? Did you start college like during COVID?
No.
It was after.
Yes.
A year after?
COVID was the end of my sophomore year of high school to junior. I was young.
Shit.
I was fully in my freshman year of college.
Really? I was a sophomore in high school.
Girl, what?
And it was like to the end of my junior year, and then everything started opening up again my senior year.
I feel like that's like good that you kind of like dodged it before college.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been bad in college.
High school, but yeah, like I feel like college, like they ripped out like a chunk of my experiences.
Yeah,
because I missed out from COVID.
I think it definitely hit at like a better time than most.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially like people didn't get to like walk at graduation. I felt so bad. Yeah. That kind of sucked. But yeah, I think definitely because I was a rower in high school, and
you what?
I was a rower. Yeah. Right. And it was like it was right before racing season that COVID happened. And obviously this is not like a first world problem, but these are first world problems. But it was like, I liked rowing and like, it was something I did, but then COVID just kind of like screwed it up and we couldn't race like together anymore. So then like a lot of people like fell off of it. And I just like fell out of the routine. And once I get out of a routine, it's hard for me to like get back into it.
Yeah, me too.
So it was like impossible for me to like put the same amount of effort in. So I just stopped rowing. But I feel like if COVID didn't happen, I still would have been doing it. Even I might have even did it in college, but like I just like fell out of it, you know. And I just for rowing, you have to like constantly be working your muscles to get them like growing and like to maintain them. And when you're not, you're just like you lose it, you know. And like I definitely lost it. And you have to be like constantly getting better in rowing in order to succeed. And I just wasn't. So I was like, I'm out of here, you know.
Right.
But yeah, in terms of academics, it was fine. But yeah. I don't know, but I think it made me lazy as fuck. Like I was like had a pretty good work ethic before that, but then I figured out like you could
chill.
Right. I was like, wait, I can chill now. And I was like, I like chilling.
Yeah.
So I want to keep chilling, and I did chill.
I know. So, I was on my grind in high school. Like I was grinding.
Yeah.
Like it would not stop. Bitch, I was the bitch that was pulling all-nighters to do everything I could. Like, and then COVID happened. I was like, oh, I don't need to do that.
Exactly.
Oh, I can chill. Bitch, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly how it happened.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But then also I meet people and they're back on their grind. I'm like,
how did you do that?
Yeah.
How'd you do secrets?
How'd you tap into the grind like that? Because I can't do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to talk about... Oh, wait. Can we talk about like fate and destiny?
Yeah.
What you guys think about that? Do you think it's like real?
I have no idea.
Like, neither do I.
I like to think... Do you think fate and destiny are different things?
I don't think so.
A little bit.
Because like... like I feel like I could be like, destined to do something, be something, but like fate, I'm kind of like...
I don't know. I'm thinking fate's like on a smaller scale and destiny's on a larger scale. Like destiny's like... you have your entire like life planned out, but then fate's just like little things happening that change your destiny. You know what I mean?
You ate with
that. Right. They sound so stupid, but that's how I'm thinking about it. That's how the difference is in my head.
I remember when I was like in 5th grade, my stepsister was like, she was like talking to my mom and about like something that they talked about in school. She was like, oh yeah, like people think that like your whole life is planned out from the moment you are born. So like you,
like religiously or
non-religiously, like that's just like how like the universe is. Like everything that happens to you was like already like planned out, and there's nothing you can do to change that. And that scared the fuck out of me because I was like, oh girl, so something's coming and I can't change it. Like something is coming.
See, I think that like I don't think that like our whole lives are planned out like that.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
But
but then sometimes things happen and I'm like, this is too coincidental for me to think
like us.
Oh no, that's real though, because I'm like the way we met is like crazy to me. Like
we're linked in so many ways.
Because it's such like a butterfly effect thing. Like if one of us decided not to go, we would not be doing this right now.
You're actually right though.
True.
That's why it's like there's so many different things that could have happened to where we wouldn't have met.
No, not gonna lie. I was telling my friends this, a little bit unrelated, but like I feel like a lot of stuff stemmed from my dad dying, lol. But yeah, because like if he had not died, I would still be going to private school. Yeah. I would not have met I would also like would have supervised fucking technology. Like I would have been on that. Like I had unsupervised like fucking screen time. So I was always on that. I was like chronically online from a young age. Yeah. One thing. And then second of all, going to public school, I met a lot of my best friends and like sorry, liking One Direction is part of it, but I feel like liking One Direction, like it's just the snowball. And then like met all of my close friends. Literally these people I met through one friend who I met through the internet. Yeah, I didn't even know that she like went to school nearby. I literally followed I followed her from like a 5 Sauce fan account.
Yeah, I think you told us about that.
Yeah, and she posted that she like went to a middle school nearby, and I was like, oh my god. So we became best friends. We're still friends to this day. And like our entire friend groups, like literally 2 friend groups, basically merged into one type of thing. Living with them now. Yeah, I think they'll be my friends forever. And like I don't know, like I would not have known them. Right. And like I would not even be in this apartment. Wouldn't have fucking known about the whole filming thing. Yeah. We wouldn't have met. Exactly. Yeah. A whole lot of things like would not have happened.
That's so
like a
crazy.
Snowball. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think I ever would have talked to Andre, even though I like had her on socials, and I would never even knew who you were. Yeah. So it's like
because we were linked through you.
Yeah. Right. And like the only reason why you came up to me during set is because you knew Aliana.
Yeah, because I went to middle school with your cousin. Right. So like what the fuck is that?
And like that wouldn't have happened if my mom stayed with my dad. Right. So it's crazy. But it's like the movie like Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like there is a version of you that
exactly
took the different path.
Also, and my mom wouldn't have known about that middle school unless like she just found out about it through a mutual friend.
Right.
So yeah, there's just like so many different little things that I'm like, we would not have even crossed paths.
That's
if certain things didn't happen. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Because sometimes you just feel like you were meant to meet people, you know? And that's how I feel about you guys. I'm like, I swear, like we were meant to meet. Right. You know?
Hey, like a year, serious. Our fans will make an edit of us
with that clip.
Yeah.
Right.
That's so funny. No, I'm serious though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's cute too.
Yeah. No, but guys, you don't even understand, because that's like how we met is crazy. Like, I'm sorry. It's like that's what makes like throws me for a loop a little bit, because I'm like, I don't know, I feel like we were meant to meet, but also the way we met was like kind of crazy.
I just feel like meeting is one thing, but like us clicking, exactly, because we decided to hang out after.
That's so real.
Talk at the show and decide to become friends and then talk after.
Like. And then a year later we're
here. No, because remember, I feel like obviously we got along, but then I feel like we really clicked when that one day we hung out outside of the Sephora. We were digging up shit that we used to like, and we cut it over fucking Why Don't We and Hidden Bays.
Not
Hidden Bays. And so I was like, what the actual fuck? Like no one else knows about this. Except for like my one other friend, but she's not like really into it.
That's how I felt. I was like, whoa. Like something shifted.
Something shifted that day. And that was the same day we conjured up the podcast idea.
Right.
And we were serious.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm like, maybe fate's a little bit real.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about your entire life, but just like little things maybe. I don't know. But there, like you guys said, like there's definitely like different ways everyone's life could have gone. Like completely different.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But then like what, is there something that's like steering you on that path is like my question. Like I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Do you want
I just said that. I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's
I wrote down, like, is there, like, a higher power controlling or whatever? I low-key, like the idea of that just because, and in the sense that, like, you know, like, when you play Sims, or when I play Sims,
we're all Sims.
When I play Sims, like, I love, like, because right now I have, like, I made all my roommates, so it's, like, me and all my roommates. I love, like, planning out all their tasks. Yeah. I literally set them up. Like, I'll pause the fucking screen and I'll go through each one. I'll be like, okay, you're gonna do this, and this. And then while you're doing that, this person's gonna do this, and this. And then while you're doing that, I'm gonna make all my Sims do something.
Not your god.
No, I know. No, I know. And then I press unpause and they all go in action and they do this shit. And I'm like, I would love for like, maybe not like one god, but if there's like someone assigned to me, I would like. I think that's just so funny if they were like doing that. Like, okay, Leah's gonna do this, and then like, oh, she did this. I'm about to send her on this path. Like,
right. I mean, that's like simulation theory. No,
that's what I was gonna ask. Like, do you guys believe life's a simulation?
No, I don't think it's a simulation, but
I know
that's just like funny.
It is silly to think about because I'm like, bitch, you're fucking me up bad. Like why are you doing this to me?
Who's behind this? I need to talk to them. Yeah,
reveal yourself because like, what did I do? What did I do to you?
Wait, movie concept? I don't know if this has been made before, but like, you find the person that's been fucking controlling you.
Girl, it's my god, that movie with Jim Carrey.
Truman Show.
No,
well,
dude, that's insane to think about.
That movie destroyed me.
Wait, guys, I need to tap into that.
I watched it in high school, like freshman year, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, we watched it in like a media literacy class.
Hell no.
Because my teacher was like obsessed with that show, and he played it for us, and I was like, this is insane. Like, imagine.
No, that movie fucked me up. Yeah. I was like, I can't think about like it. Like actually gave me anxiety. I was like,
exactly.
I can't.
It's scary to watch it, but you know that another Black Mirror thing, but like the Black Mirror episode where it's this girl who's like, she's like on a fucking show. And like they're watching her. The people around her are watching her, and they're like egging her on to do stuff.
White Bear or something.
Yes,
that episode is so good.
Insane. I feel so bad for her.
Right.
It's just like she lives the same day over and over type of thing.
Oh my god,
that's Jesus so scary. Christ.
No, it's scary.
I don't know.
I can't think about that.
Okay, wait. I want to talk about space.
Okay, go ahead.
I love talking about space so much.
Okay.
I can't.
Oh, we got a nerd on
that. We got a nerdy.
No. Like the thing is, like I wish, bitch. I wish I knew like actual like concrete like physics and like true things like that. But no, I'm just like I'm a ponderer. Like I just like to ponder. But like I just can't believe that the universe is never ending. Like, I can't conceptualize
that's real.
that.
I try that every single fucking day. I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck?
How the fuck did the universe even fucking start? Like,
right.
There's no way, like, we're a bunch of matter.
Because it's like the Big Boom theory. Bitch, that's not real.
Like, how did a fucking asteroid or something, a meteor wipe out all the fucking dinosaurs?
Oh right. God.
And then in what?
I think it's so crazy. And also that, like, we were able to, like, build like societies and have like language and like there is like a government and there's laws and there's doctors, there's people that operate on other people. Like how were we as humans able to like come up with that? But also like why are humans so curious that they like build rockets and go into space and like try to like learn more? Like I understand because I find that so interesting, but I'm just like, it's like we're such like curious people. Like that's so insane to me. And like I can't fathom the fact that if you go into space and you're there for a few months, it's like years on Earth. That's insane. That's crazy. I want to go to space. I need to go to space so bad. I need to go to space.
Absolutely not.
bitch.
You're the only
can't.
person I've met that wants to go to
Yeah.
space.
Same.
I would do anything. You bitch.
What would you do though?
She's gonna make a
I just
difference.
want to see. I just want to
wanna see?
Because
Oh
like
my God.
the mother.
I don't want to see shit.
Not to bring this up again, but the people that went on the submersible to go to the
Yeah.
Titanic, people were clowning on them and being like, okay, like, bitch, you signed up for this and you died. If someone was like, I will take you to space if you go into this like jinxy ass
not tell
fucking
me you
thing,
would go.
I would go because
Andrea-
I'm so curious. Like, I don't care if it kills me, but I need to go to space. I need to
That's
go to
insane.
space.
You're crazy.
I would love to
I'm
do
not
that.
letting your bitch ass get on that fucking thing.
I
You're
just
not
need to
dying under my
see.
watch. It's not
I
happening.
Need to
It's
see.
the way
No.
that, like, if you die on there, I'm gonna be like, and what? And she asked for it.
Oh
and she asked for it.
We're gonna
like,
make a statement like she asked for it.
And I did, and I would not give a fuck if people clown on me because yes, I chose to do that. And like, if it kills me, it kills me.
No,
I'm going to space. Like, I'm going to space.
You wouldn't wait until like technology advances a little to where the remote's not a fucking PS controller.
dude.
No, because like I'm pissed that Jeff Bezos got to go to space and I didn't.
Oh my God.
Are you fucking serious? Why did he need to go to space?
He can go there and die. Actually,
Right. Actually,
Like-
yes.
actually,
Oh my gosh, I need to
I've
see.
never. It's like too
never.
scary to me. I can't.
Yeah, I get scared.
Imagine
like,
like you just start floating out in space.
that's what I'm saying. I'm scared of like open
Yes.
water, like, and that's on
Yeah.
Earth. Like,
Oh my
terrified of
God,
water.
that's
Bitch, how are you gonna
real.
survive in fucking outer
I'm
space?
terrified of the ocean.
I don't know,
It's
but
the
I'm
same
going.
shit. Okay. She's convinced she's going.
Girl, I need to
You-
go on the moon.
You fly
No.
up into space and it's a movie set.
No, because that's the thing. I'm like, I need to go to see that it's
You
real
wanna see
because
it's
I
real?
can't fathom.
They
I
could
can't
just put you
fathom
in
that
a
it's real.
rocket that's flying up in the air. They just shake you around for a little bit. And then-
Simulation.
and then they like open you up to like a room. They put you in
Right,
zero
right.
gravity, and then you're like, oh wait, I'm in space.
That's hilarious.
I will say though that if like for whatever reason I did get the opportunity to do that, I would freak out because like, have y'all seen Interstellar?
Yeah.
You know, like the scenes where they're in like the, I know this isn't real, but like when they're in like the cryo chambers where they can
Yeah.
like sleep for an extended period of time, that scared the fuck out of me, and I was like, I don't know if I can be in a closed space for that long. But I want to go to space so bad.
There's another Black Mirror episode.
I was gonna bring that up. Is it the newer season?
Yes. and
Yeah.
Rory Culkin is in it. He's the killer though.
Shit.
Yeah.
But the dude from Breaking Bad's in it. And
Wait, who?
what's
Brian Cranston?
No, the
No,
other guy.
it's the other one.
Oh, what's his name?
Bob Odenkirk?
It's the little one.
No, it's
Walter
Jesse.
Jr.?
Jesse. Yeah.
My cousin met him.
Really?
Yeah, he
I
went to
love him.
Tacoma Community College and did like a
What?
speech or something. Yeah, and he went and met him.
Bro, I'm putting Walter Jr. on my bae's
Walter
list. He's my bae. Wait, we're talking about Walter Jr.?
Yeah,
Oh, he went to TC?
yeah.
Weird. I never heard about that.
It was like a few months ago. My cousin like he sent a picture.
months ago.
I could have had a bae by now.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
No, it's fucking Jesse. What's his name?
Oh.
Yeah, Jesse. I forget his name, but
Aaron.
Oh, Aaron.
the concept
Aaron
was
Paul.
crazy.
Aaron
though.
Paul. Right.
God.
The concept was crazy.
No, yeah. So basically, have you watched it?
No.
Basically, it's like two guys that are in space for like research or some
I
shit.
need to tap in.
You need to
immediately.
You need to.
Yeah,
and like
it's good.
basically, it's like they have a body on Earth and then a body up in space.
Yeah.
And they can like go in their chamber and they have like a
Oh,
necklace that
shit.
like goes
It,
in the
like,
wall
clicks in it,
Yeah, and
yeah.
then they sleep and then when they
and
wake
they're
up
conscious in the real world.
yeah, they're
or on
in
Earth.
space. And then they like do their fucking research, whatever. And then people like come up to them like they're celebrities and you're like, oh, they like try and touch them like, oh my God, is that your real body? Like,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Like, how is that so realistic? And then Rory Culkin comes in with his like gang of people. They kill one of them.
Oh?
Or no, they kill the family.
They kill, yeah.
Bless you. They kill one of the families. And then what the fuck did they even do to the guy?
I think he wasn't there.
Like the husband.
The husband, I don't think
He
he
like
was
they
there.
make him watch.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, you're right.
And
yeah.
then I don't know if they killed him or what.
Mm-mm.
Because
Actually, wait.
he ends
no, you're
up-
right. You're right. They kill him.
they kill him.
they kill his
too.
body on Earth.
Oh, and he turns into like metal or something. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
his-
What?
His body on Earth, they kill him, but since he's not real, it's not blood.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking juice or the fucking shit.
So is he still alive in space?
yes.
Yeah.
And so he gets
Okay.
fucking lonely as
Yeah.
fuck. And so
Because his partner, Aaron Paul, is going down there all the time because he has a wife
Yeah.
and kid.
Okay.
and they just moved like outside of the city because like they're like not trying to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, can I borrow your
chip thing.
for a day. Like, I just want to paint. Oh yeah, he's a passion for like art and like painting.
Yeah.
He's like, can I paint? Like, I just want to paint.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, sure. And it's like all fine and dandy, but then it like starts obviously taking a fucking turn. And he like is out there for longer than he should be.
Yeah.
He's like
He's just
trying to
stuck up
flirt
there?
with the wife.
Yeah, he's trying to get the wife.
And he makes it so that Aaron Paul is stuck up there. And then he like tries to get with the wife, and then she's like, girl, absolutely fucking not.
Right.
And then she tells, no wait, how did he find out? He tells Aaron, or like the wife tells Aaron, or he finds out because the other guy's been drawing his wife. He finds the sketchbook.
That's how he finds out. Yeah.
He
I
finds
need
the
to watch this
sketchbook.
episode.
It's good.
Yes.
Well,
And
do you want to know how it ends then?
Okay, no, actually, don't tell me because I want to
Okay,
watch.
there's like a big. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
There's a big
tapping
twist
in.
after that, but
It's up
that's
your
basically
alley.
the premise. Is just like they have to share like the other guy's body.
Yeah.
But then he starts getting a little greedy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, I would never from the start let my fucking partner use my body.
I know, yeah.
Absolutely
Even if
not.
at first, like, they're like nice and their intentions are good, like they will get greedy.
Yeah. Always.
Like if they get a glimpse of that, like obviously I have something they don't have, which is fucking life on Earth.
Yeah.
Big.
That's crazy. I need to watch
It was a crazy
that.
concept, but it was a good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Mirror is crazy.
Black Mirror is crazy. Like,
It's insane.
Can't believe that people like think of that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
They're so
real.
creative.
Like it's things that could happen in the
Exactly.
future.
That's what scares me. I'm like, this could very much happen.
Yeah.
And it'd be fucked for everyone.
Yeah. Like I don't remember what episode it was, but I just remember that like they put like a girl in like this device and she was in there and you can make it so that it feels like forever for them, but it's only like a few minutes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't remember what the rest of the episode was about. I watched it a really long time ago, but I just remember that freaking me out because I'm like, that's insane. Like time warping, I think in general is like a concept that like it freaks me out really bad. So I'm like, that's scary.
The concept of time in general scares me.
Yeah.
Like the concept of eternity doesn't make sense to me.
I know.
Like it makes sense, but it scares me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what even is forever? Like never ending is so scary to me. Like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like, when you die, it's just like forever. And I'm like, wow. Like I can't really conceptualize that right now.
I mean, I feel like it's the thing. Like this like helps me, but I'm like, I don't remember before I was alive.
That's the
So
part that
it's, like, gonna be
scares
the
me.
same
I'm like, what the
thing.
fuck?
I guess, yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
Like I just gained consciousness one day.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of crazy. And like it's so weird to me because I'll be like looking at my mom and I'll be like, girl, you literally knew me when I was like 2 months old.
Yeah.
Like you've literally seen me grow. Like how are you not freaking out?
Yeah.
Like and now I'm just like a human and just like conscious
Yeah.
next to you. And
No,
you
yeah.
literally created me and then gave birth to me.
Yeah.
Like that whole concept freaks me out. Like when I think about it too much, I'm like, mom, what the fuck?
Yeah, and she has like memories of like before
Memories of
you
me.
existed
Exactly.
too.
Dude, I always think about like one thing that will always make me cry is like thinking about my mom at my age. Oh,
my God.
Stop! I
Stop.
found something like a few months ago in my room. I don't know if she like planted it there. She would not plant it there. But like I found like some old pictures and like on the back of one it was like I don't know if it was like an ID photo or something, but she has like a little fucking ID fucking photo.
Yeah.
And on the back of it, I forgot what it said, but she wrote something on the back and it was like her at 21 and I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna kill myself.
That would kill
Oh my
me.
God.
She has a whole entire life.
Yeah.
Even now, like at my age and she's like at home by herself, I'm like, damn, you live your life every day.
Right.
Like that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Thinking about my mom just like makes me so
I
like
know.
emotional because
Me
I'm
too.
like I feel like I remember like I don't remember a specific moment, but I think I turned a certain age and that's when I started because like but growing up I was like, oh, that's my mom.
Exactly.
Like that's my mom. Her job is
She's
to be
like
my mom.
Her job
Yeah.
is- that's mother.
That's mother.
That's
At a certain age, you're like, oh, this is a person. Like this is like a person, and this is their first time being a person too,
Yeah.
and they were a kid at one point. And like,
my
what
God.
if this isn't the life that they wanted, and they have to pretend like
Stop,
it's okay
stop.
for me? Like,
We're about to start crying.
Yeah.
it kills me.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that because my mom would tell me stories of like stuff that happened when she was younger, and I'm like,
Right.
like that happened.
No,
Like, what
yeah.
the fuck, bitch? She'll literally just tell me her lore, and I'm like, what?
No, when she
She'll
tells me her
draw
lore,
forward,
I
I'm
literally like I feel like I've cried a lot more in like the past year with my mom
Yeah.
than I have ever because like she's like dropping shit on me, and I used to be like we used to fight all the time. Like so at some point I was like, oh, I hate my mom. Like actually, like I will never get to a point where I'll forgive her. Like she'll say stuff out of pocket and it just reverses all the progress we made. But like nowadays I feel like I have like a soft spot for her now.
Yeah.
So like when she tells me stuff, I'm like, no way did that fucking happen to you. I have ops in the Philippines, mind you.
That's real.
She was telling me about like one of I think it's like her niece or something. And I think in that like that section of like her it's like her brother's kids. Like 2 of them I'm like chill with. But like one of them I don't think I've ever met her, but she like basically prevented my mom from going to college, and like her dad was paying for it. And like certain things happened, and she was telling me, I was like, oh, don't let me fucking catch her ass.
Right.
Because the second we meet, I'm fighting her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, how could she do that to you? Like, that is like something like college. Like, I feel like I could have gone without college and it wasn't as detrimental for me. But like for her, it's like she was going to be a doctor.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Like, she would not even have to be here if she went to college. And like, it was getting paid for. And like, she was in a whole different city away from her family.
my God.
So I'm like, you ruined that for her. I'm going to kill you. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
Don't take this down.
Oh, it just said 30%.
Oh.
The battery's about to die. Oh,
It
we
said
can talk for an
30%.
hour.
We have 43 minutes left. But we don't have to talk for that long, but we can finish this.
Okay.
What was I going to say? No, I agree though, because like, my mom did not have a good childhood, and I'm like, girl, when I fucking catch you.
No, when
like,
I catch you.
I literally have beef with like my aunt and my grandma that live here because I'm like, you're fucking horrible.
Dude,
Like, I know you're fucking tea. Like,
do they
I know
they're
you're
like
tea.
no, because we haven't been there in a long time, so everybody be like, oh, Leah's back.
Exactly.
No, wait till I
No.
fucking catch you. Like,
You're like, I have a gun.
I have a gun. Like, I was telling my mom, I was like, you like she's so crazy for telling me stuff because she told me stuff the other day, and I was like, you're funny because you know the type of person I am, and I will hold a grudge. And I'm gonna be so
I'm a grudge
bitter.
holder as
like,
fuck.
Mom, protect your fucking like reputation and whatnot, but for me,
Right.
oh, I don't give a fuck.
We're
Like,
going
I'm about
crazy.
to attack every fucking person in this family.
Exactly.
Exactly, dude.
That's exactly how I feel. It's bad.
Oh, that's so crazy.
That's why I'm like, it's so hard for me to fathom that my mom was a kid once and she because this is the thing that kills me. It's like once she like starts telling me like little tidbits of her like how she grew up, I'm like, so that's why you act that way.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I'm like, so this is why you act like that. Like as soon as she starts saying shit, I'm like, okay, so that's obviously why
Right.
you respond to things that way and like you act that way. So that's like, no, I agree. Like I used to like get mad at my mom a lot because I'm like, oh my fucking god, you know.
Yeah.
But then I'm like,
She's just a girl.
Exactly. Like you went through a lot, and that's why
I
you
mean,
are the
some
way
of
you
the things
are.
I'm like, I can't excuse
Yeah,
that, but
obviously.
I get where you're coming from.
Exactly.
Because we're not all perfect people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think, like, growing up, like, I was like, oh, like, you're my mom. You're supposed to be perfect.
Exactly.
And then now
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, but you're literally just a woman.
It just
like,
Yeah.
you're a woman. Like,
Like,
I
trust me, if I
can't.
had a kid, there'd be more damage.
Right. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's why it's so hard for me to be like the topic of like having kids because I'm like, why though?
Like, I couldn't do that. I feel like it'd be selfish for me.
Really?
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, sometimes, like, especially when I babysit, I'm like, oh, like, sometimes I am like, oh, this could be my kid. Like, let's cosplay
Yeah.
for a second if this was my kid.
Yeah.
But then other times I'm like, no, like, I cannot fucking do it. Like, I cannot. Plus,
Yeah.
I have,
Interesting.
okay, like, literally have the most toxic traits from my mom. Sorry, love her, but like, when she's at her worst, I'm like, girl, I've been there. I can literally see you in me. Like,
Oh my
the
god,
thing you
that's
just
the
did,
craziest
I've
part.
done it.
Yeah.
Or like when I'm fighting with someone and I do something toxic, I'm like, I got that from
Oh
my
my
mom.
God, yeah.
My mom has done that to me.
I
Yeah.
feel
So, like,
that.
I can't do that to my child. Like, I feel like I would have to really prepare myself.
I agree.
Like, I'd have to be
I'd have to
really
get to like a
careful.
certain state to be like able to have a kid.
Yeah.
Because trust me, if my kid tries me, I'm okay. Go ahead.
I'm scoring up.
No, that's
I
real.
don't give a fuck.
No, have you guys? I don't know if you've tapped into this, but like eugenics and
Oh my
how,
god.
like
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like I started going down a rabbit hole yesterday. It was like not okay because they can literally pass like certain like thing. Like you know how you sometimes you just like feel a certain way and it's like you don't really know why. It's like when your mom is like creating you, or whatever, and growing you, it's like her like mindset and like the way she like her
Bruh.
traits can pass down to
Not
you.
me being her clone.
Yeah, like when like negative traits, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Bruh.
It's like that's how it like kind of happens.
Oh, y'all don't want you don't want my traits.
You
Yeah.
don't want my traits at all, girl. Like,
No.
You don't want my traits.
Have you guys watched The Giver?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And I read the book
Oh my god,
too.
you need to tap in. I feel like you'd like it.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
like
Maybe I will.
dystopian.
yeah, and it's like basically
Oh.
everyone they live in like a fucking society where like you get assigned your job and one guy gets assigned
Wait,
to be
I think I watched it in biology, but I wasn't paying
he
attention.
might have been.
No.
Taylor Swift is in it.
Yeah, I think I did watch it in biology.
And like
yeah.
I just think it's crazy that one guy holds all the memories and like he passes them on to this kid and like it's like traumatic for him. Some of them are traumatic because it's like the ones are like a kid sledding down like a thing and it's like funny like
Yeah.
yippee, and then it's like war. He has to pass on war.
Oh my god.
He's like I need to prepare you for this, you're not ready, and
Oh
then
my
he like
God.
doesn't, and there's like at one point he has to give all the memories up because the fucking leader finds out or some
Damn.
shit, and they're like, oh, we gotta work fast, like oh no, he like releases all the memories into the world, and then like everybody gains the memories of like previous generations,
That's crazy.
because it's like the
Interesting.
whole thing is like we want to prevent our current society from having those like traumatic experiences. We're gonna control everything you do, and one person can hold all those memories and whatever, but I don't know.
For some reason, I can't get down with like movies like that or books. Like, do you know the book 1984 by George Orwell?
I
know it, but I haven't read it.
I read it last year or like 2 years ago because that's like a classic novel.
Yeah.
That was the most boring book I've ever read in my entire life. I think just
I don't
like
know what it's about. What is it
what's it
about?
it's just like it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, it's like a built society and like everyone has like their role and you can't like, it's like the people are like hiding certain things, like that kind of thing. I'm like, and it doesn't interest me.
Oh.
Interesting. Do you like the Hunger Games?
Not really. I
Really?
liked the first movie. I watched all of them, but like I
Yeah.
was never like.
I started reading the book
I read the
that's the
books
movie's
too.
coming out about, the new one.
Oh,
I actually like it.
Really?
I think it's good.
Wait, is it a new book?
Yeah, it came out in 2020.
Oh,
It was like the newest, but it's a prequel. It happens 64 years before the first games.
oh.
So it's like, you know, President
President
Snow?
Snow.
Like, it's about him, like, when he was a teenager.
Wait, that's actually
No, it's
kind of
good.
interesting.
It's good. It's good. You gotta tap in. I'm like 70% of the way done, but it was good. I tapped in, and I was
Yeah.
like, and I wanted to watch it or read it before I watched the movie.
Wait, let's
Okay.
watch it.
I was gonna say we should watch it.
Wait, I
wanna
need to
watch
watch
it.
the Hunger Games movies again because I haven't
know.
seen them
Free
in a
on
That's
long
what I'm
YouTube right
time.
now with
too.
ads.
Oh, and I'm gonna watch.
I'm gonna tap in.
That's what I said. I gotta watch all of them. Yeah.
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 No, we should.
And Hunter Schafer's in it.
Yes.
Hunter Schafer's in it. Yes.
Also, the guy that plays Snow.
Oh, I have to see
He's
it.
sexy. Sorry.
Let's Google this.
Oh, yeah, I need to see. Wait, who else is
He's
in the
cutesy.
movie?
Rachel Zegler. She's Lucy Gray.
Wait, who's Rachel Zegler?
She was in
Is that Snow White?
Snow White.
Yes.
Don't people like hate her?
For no fucking reason.
I feel like it's
okay.
more. Well, I don't know why people hate her, but I feel like she's always been attached to like not her fault, but her like co-stars are evil, like Ansel and Gal Gadot.
Oh, okay.
This guy?
Yes.
Wait, let me
see him
grab-
in the movie, okay?
Okay, wait. I might understand what you mean.
I
with
see
the
it.
movie.
I see it immediately. 'cause
What is this?
He's sexy.
He looks like the guy in the end of the
That's
fucking
in
world.
that's still from the movie.
Whoa!
He's eating. Like, I'm sorry.
Whoa! President Snow is getting down like that. Shit.
I'm sorry. No, when you see him in the uniform,
Wait,
he has his
what?
hair longer. I'm like,
Wait, because
he's eating.
Why is
I'm
this
sorry,
so
he's taking it.
2023? Like, what do you mean this was 64?
he's taking it. I'm sorry.
He looks like the guy in the end of the fucking world.
Oh, he does.
He kind of looks like him, and that was bad.
I thought this guy, when I first saw him in the trailer, was Callum Turner.
Really?
I did. Like, at first glance, I was like, he kind of looks like him.
He should have been on Bay's Week, but I forgot
know.
him. What are you talking about? Long hair? Wait, what the fuck?
Well, it's not long, but it's like,
Oh,
you gotta look at that promo.
This?
Yeah.
Oh!
He's gonna eating. He's
eating.
giving. No. He's eating.
tapping in!
As you put a sexy man on my screen, I'm tapping in. I'm sorry.
Wait, I love his outfit. He's giving.
He's serving.
He's serving.
down.
He's a really bad
Oh
person,
my-
but like I kind of need him.
Wait, when he's morally corrupt.
No, he is.
Wait.
Like, he's taking it. I'm sorry. I need Tom Blythe.
What the hell? What just,
He
If I
is
knew about it, I would put him on
What's
Bay's Week.
this?
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he's serving.
But then everyone's like,
part.
he's serving.
Yeah.
But then everyone keeps saying the book is gonna end like sad, and I'm like bad. So I'm like, oh my
Sad
God, he's gonna be some
how?
fuck shit. I already know.
Wait, is he like evil right now, or is he like?
No, when he was a teenager, he wasn't, but like he grew to be. So like,
okay.
no, the ending's gonna be bad. I'm like, no, I can't watch. I'm already anticipating it. Like I can see
fear
it.
that's gonna hurt me
I
bad.
know. But the book is like, because once I like have images, I'm like, oh, I can imagine this.
Yeah,
you know, when I'm
yeah.
reading, you know.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, this in my head, like when I'm reading, this is what I see.
Yeah, and you're like,
right.
you're like,
Like
We
fuck.
need to tap into this. When does it come out this month?
The 17th.
oh, we're tapping in.
We're going.
We are going.
Like, we're going. I need us to go.
Wait, let me see if
That's
I
a
work
Friday?
that day.
It's a Friday. I don't work.
Fuck, is that? Wait, hold on. Let me.
They
let me
might
tap
have
in, let me
screenings
tap
on the
in.
16th, I think.
Well, I don't think I'm working either.
Oh, I work 12 to 8 that day, so I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay.
Unless they have a screening after 8.
They might. I'd love to see it at night.
Wait, that
though.
whole week?
Right? Huh?
That whole week?
What do you mean that whole week?
Like you're working?
The next week I don't work Sunday or Wednesday.
You work Sunday or Wednesday?
I don't work Sunday or Wednesday.
Like that
okay.
Sunday and Wednesday or the next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, we need to tap it immediately.
I know, because I don't want to see spoilers.
We should see it in the morning because it's cheaper in the morning.
Fuck. Really?
Well, we have to see it on the 16th.
Wait, you said the Friday?
Yeah, that Friday
See, I
I
have
work 12
class
to
in the
8.
morning.
Wait, we can see
We're
it
in
at
the
night.
trenches.
Whatever.
We can see it at night, yeah.
I think at night would be so fun.
Right.
That'd be great.
Games at
Oh my god, and they're
night.
coming out with like Hunger Games like cups and like popcorn buckets. I'm like, I need it. I need it.
And when we cosplay,
With me with my little braid and my arrow.
Not the braid.
I was Katniss Everdeen one year for Halloween. And bitch, I won a costume contest and I was eating.
Yes.
I have a little bow and
I can see you eat down.
Yeah, I ate.
Did you get a prize?
I did get a prize. I don't remember what
get?
the prize was. It was probably just like a bucket of candy, but, but I did win.
Oh
I
my
love
god.
that.
They should give out pins.
Right.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
They need to do that.
No, but I'm about to
Yeah.
buy
Put
the
me
cup.
on
I'm
marketing.
sorry.
You have to.
I'm buying it.
You have to.
They got me.
Oh my god.
Capitalism got me.
Guys, it's gonna be so fun.
I know. Okay, should we wrap
Should
up
we
the
outro?
episode?
We should. We've been talking for so long.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. That was episode 6, where we talk about anything and anything.
Yeah,
Mostly
basically.
philosophical topics and just like things we think about that are deeper than usual. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed.
Yay.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.